I actually got involved in the pro-life movement because when I was 16 years old, growing up in California, I had a pregnancy scare by my rapist. He told me that if I didn't get an abortion, he would kill me, and then himself. And in that moment, I realized that I couldn't use violence to get what I wanted, that if I were to have an abortion, if I was indeed pregnant, that I would be doing the same exact thing that he was doing to me, which was threatening violence against me just because I was inconvenient to him. I think both sides of the coin, both the feminist movement and the pro-life movement, really suffer from this exclusion of people that don't quite fit the mold. There's the trope of old, conservative, Christian, white, and particularly male is usually the trope. It's like there are all sorts of different, diverse members of our movement that don't fit that trope. In the pro-life movement, I also feel like there's this not quite fitting in-ness happening because I don't support the Republican Party establishment. I don't support Donald Trump. His misogyny and his hateful rhetoric were really troubling to me as a feminist who is also pro-life.
Can you be pro-life and be a feminist? Absolutely you can. I am. The core tenets of feminism are nonviolence, non-discrimination, and equality, and we think that the pro-choice position is actually incompatible with those tenets.
I mean, we've been embracing pro-life feminism for years. This is not new to us. It might be new to the rest of the world, but we're glad that we're finally kind of getting a voice.
The Women's March was not a form of unity, and the whole point of respecting life and respecting all life from the moment of conception to natural death is the most powerful thing that we can do, and it's the most all-inclusive thing that we can have.
I think a lot of people struggle with the idea of can you be pro-life and also be a feminist? And this shirt is saying yes, and here she is.
We created these a long time ago, and it was actually a response to the shirts that had been created that said, this is what a feminist looks like. I love that shirt and I love that idea. How can we, make that our own? How can we proclaim that we stand for both woman and child? Feminism is based in equality, human equality, regardless of sex, right? The empowerment of women has definitely been at the root of feminism. And if we believe in this equality, it means we must stand for non-discrimination. If we stand for non-discrimination, we must also stand for non-violence. And if all of those three are true, then doesn't it make sense that we should also be opposed to the violent and lethal discrimination against the tiniest members of our human family that is abortion?